We're here on the set of 6 Degrees of Hell, and joining me is Harrison Smith and Corey Feldman. And let's start out with, why did you choose to produce this horror film here in the Poconos?
Well, mostly because it's focused around the Lake House Hotel of Horror, which I've loved for a long time, and it's a huge haunt in this area. And I love the ideas that these folks have inside the house. It worked perfectly for the ideas in the script.
How'd you come up with the idea of the movie?
It was just one of those, I love to go to haunted hotels and houses, and when you see special effects and you go, my God, man, that looks really real. What if it really was?
I know, I'm already scared. Corey, I know that you were chosen for this role, but what made you decide to take it?
Well, overall, I really liked the concept. I mean, I thought it was really interesting, the idea of mixing kind of a haunted, haunted maze, Halloween horror type thing with a movie concept, because obviously, horror movies are huge during the Halloween season. And every year I actually host Universal Studios Halloween haunted maze out there in Los Angeles. So I'm very familiar with it. I'm very big with the whole kind of horror world. And the irony is I actually don't watch horror movies myself because I'm like Mr. Hippie guy. So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy. But I really like the concept, and I think it's really clever marketing to kind of design a film around a horror maze. And I also like lending myself, or my talents, or whatever you want to call them, to helping out kind of the independent up-and-coming filmmakers. So I tend to do a bit of that whenever I'm not working for the studios. I like to do little kind of like home projects, I consider them, helping out the smaller guys.
I know that you've done a lot of horror films in the past, Friday the 13th, and just to name one of them, but is this something you really like to do a lot of?
Halloween was always my favorite, and then ironically I got the job in Friday the 13th, and I was like, great, thanks, I don't even know what Friday the 13th is. But that was kind of like the nature of my career. Like, I've always gone from like one horror movie to the next. Not to say that I don't do other movies in between, but I've definitely carved myself a nice little niche in the horror genre, and it's just completely ironic because as I've gotten older and I've become more of a spiritualist, I've really veered away from anything to do with horror because I actually live in a lot of fear of death in my personal life. Like, that's one of my big fears, is death. So I kind of stay away from anything creepy and gory, but yet somehow I always ironically end up being front and center, creepy and gory. Thanks.
But you're good at it.
That's why they call me Gory Feldman. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Be here all week. Actually, just today, but...
What if there was someone inspiring actor out there? What would you tell them if they wanted to get interested in something like this? I
would tell them you actually don't have to love the genre that you're working in to get paid.
Now, I know you have a busy schedule, but are you going to do anything in the Poconos?
No, I'm literally here for a day. I mean, it's a crazy schedule. While I'm here, I'm going to make the most of the experience. And the hotel is absolutely mind-blowing. It's beautiful. It's great. I mean, the artistic integrity here is amazing. They've really paid attention to detail. There's a lot of really great stuff. Everything from, the mechanics to the dolls to the makeup to the set dressing. I mean, it's just really well done. So it's very impressive to see. I'm very excited to be here. And certainly, if you're in the area and you get a chance to check it out, please do come through because it's pretty cool.
Well, hopefully he'll get some time to spend in the Poconos another time. Come visit us.
Well, I did go to the Poconos Raceway once, where I got to race a lap with Michael Andretti, and that was fun.
Cool. Nice. All right, Harrison, when will this be released?
We're hoping October of 2012, right around Halloween season.
Everybody will be scared.
That's the hope.
I'm scared already.
Boo.